In this session, we are going to see about comparison of static versus dynamic data structures. Static data structure and dynamic data structure differs in terms of memory allocation, memory wastage, access time, organization of memory. Along with this, we are going to see the advantages and disadvantages of static data structure and dynamic data structure. So, memory allocation. Number one, memory allocation. For static data structure, memory allocations happens at compile time, but for the dynamic data structure, memory allocation happens during the execution time or runtime. Memory wastage. Memory wastage may or may not happen in static data structure, but it never happens in dynamic data structure, because we are making the request for memory whenever we need it possibly. Access time. Access time is very fast and random for static data structure, but it is slow and linear for dynamic data structure. Why? Because random in sense, because the memory allocation happens during the compile time, so random access can be allowed in the arrays and all. That is why the static data structure is random access, but the dynamic data structure is linear access. Why? Because the nodes are connected in such a way that the first node holds the address of the next node. If you want to reach the in-between node, that is intermediate node, then you have to start from the beginning only. That is why linear access is happening in the linked list. That is why it is dynamic data structures access time is linear. Organization of memory. Sequential organization of memory in static and unordered organization will be happening in dynamic data structure. Advantages of static data structure: fixed memory size. Adding or removing data item is very easy. It is not at all a problem in static data structure. No need to check the data size every now and then during the execution time. But in the case of dynamic, the advantage is different, that is efficient use of memory, because whenever we need the memory, then we get allocated with the memory. Disadvantage: memory may get wasted in static data allocation data structure, but in case of dynamic data structure, overflow, underflow problems may occur. Tracking size of the memory structure during every allocation happens in dynamic data structure. These two are the major disadvantages of dynamic data structure. Thank you.